In every society, there are people we call trash, not because they did anything wrong, but because the world decided they were easier to throw away than understand. This is the story of one of those people, a boy named Rudo, and the world that tried to bury him. Rudo grew up in the slums, a place where life is cheap and justice is a luxury. He was raised by Regto, a kind-hearted junk collector who taught him something simple. Trash isn't trash because it is worthless. It becomes trash when you stop caring about it. But one day, everything falls apart. Rudo is framed for murder, accused without evidence, judged without trial. To the upper world, he's already guilty, because people like him always are. And so, without mercy, he's thrown into the abyss. A bottomless pit where society dumps everything it hates, fears, or wants to forget. The abyss is not a landfill. It's a nightmare ecosystem where discarded objects come alive as twisted monsters called abominations. Every piece of junk down there holds the hatred and neglect of the people who threw it away. And now, it's coming for him. But Rudo doesn't break. He doesn't surrender. He turns his fear into fire. In this hell, he discovers a new path, the Janitors, a group of warriors who clean the world by fighting with transformed scraps. And here, Rudo learns the truth. The world wasn't destroyed by monsters. It was destroyed by people who stopped caring. While training under the Janitors, Rudo unlocks his own power. Not magic, not destiny, but his refusal to be thrown away. Every battle becomes a lesson. Every wound becomes a reminder. He wasn't just discarded, he was misjudged. And Rudo makes a promise. I won't let the world decide my worth. I'll climb back and prove that the ones they called trash are stronger than anyone expects. The anger he carries could easily consume him, but instead, he chooses to use it, to fight injustice, to break the cycle, to show that no human being is disposable. Gachiakuta isn't just about monsters and battles. It asks a painful, honest question. What does society throw away, and why? People, memories, responsibility, compassion. We live in a world where it's easier to judge than understand, easier to blame than investigate, easier to throw away than care. But Rudo's journey teaches us something powerful. You are not defined by where you came from. You are not defined by what people say. You are not defined by the mistakes of others. Value doesn't disappear just because someone threw you aside. So, when you watch Gachiakuta, remember this. Every person you meet is carrying a story you don't know. Every discarded soul has a reason to keep fighting. And sometimes, the ones the world hates the most are the ones who can change it. This is Rudo's story, a story of injustice, survival, and the fire to rise again. And maybe, it's your story too.